Hello everybody, it's TechStack here. We are going to do a dev stream tonight where hopefully we can make some good progress on the sappers, right? So the explosive units. But before we get started here, I just want to refresh this one more time and make sure, yep, it's still under review. So the mod's been out there for 24 hours, but it hasn't been approved. So, yeah. Let's see where we need to start this, I guess. In order for the sappers to really become a viable thing, we need to ensure that they're spawnable, right? And right now, they're spawnable only with the command block or command. So that means we need to... Hey, Gazer. We need to get the Siege Workshop into the game. And we need to have the Siege Workshop work through its queue. Get the sappers as something that we can add to the queue for the Siege Workshop, and actually spawn the units then. So probably doable given the state of the things we had. I just don't know if I got enough time. It might be though. So let's get started on it. We need to go to the building screens, and I think it's troop building screens that we need to add this thing to. We're gonna add another button there. I'm gonna copy this one, paste this one in. Hey, screaming chickens. We don't have the research yet, so we're gonna leave this null. And this will not be stables, it'll be a Siege Workshop. Just ignore Reaper, everyone.
Just making sure my mic works.
Oh, it did. And we need a builder item for the Siege Workshop builder item. There we go. And we don't want to buy a staples. We want to buy a Siege Workshop instead. And this is something where this really should be a enum instead, but I haven't done it yet. Buy Siege Workshop. Okay, and back on our screen here, we need to put in that Siege Workshop name. This will be the buttons for it, so let me get my button image out. Hey, Gazer. Wow. I think I need to turn Gazer down. Let's try that.
Hello.
Hello, let's turn you down some more. Let's try that.
Hello. That's
tolerable. The other ones were ear piercing almost.
Sorry.
No, it's my side. I had you 200% up.
Well, no, I've changed to laptop mic, so it has different input settings, so it's not your fault.
Yep. Makes sense. Minecraft mod. What folder am I looking for? Main resources, assets, TSRTS, textures. Oh no, this isn't the folder. Crap. You are not first, Ramon. Gazer was first with his quack of the night. Image example, I think this is it. It is, okay. Oh, awesome, I don't have the image in here, cool. So we need to get that in here. Marketplace, mine site, I don't have them. Okay, so let's find the Siege Workshop button or images for the tops, and we'll steal the little flaming fireball thing I put on there. Big block. Siege Workshop, yellow top, there we go. Let's open this with our system editor.
How did the map go yesterday? I didn't watch that.
It's not... Well, about a quarter of that stream was the map. And then I did other things.
Oh, I see.
And even then I wasn't happy with the map. Like, the concept's there, it's ugly. I need to figure out how to use World Painter better. So I end up switching over to World Painter, and yeah.
Okay.
It went faster, it's just I need to know how to mirror and all this stuff. Wow. Workshop. Okay, so now I can paste this layer in. Oh, we're in the transparency settings or something. Copy, paste, there we go. Let's do that, and then let's also grab this color. Grab this lighter color, actually, and just extend these out of it. Okay, and then copy that whole layer, paste it again. And that's about right there. Save this. Save it as well, so it's not just a PSD format. We need to go into our sources, main, resources, assets, TSRTS, textures, GUI, button images. Okay, save. And I'm also going to update a spreadsheet I've been keeping that has where these buttons are located in there, so that I don't forget later on. It's this. Image buttons. And it is index 3.1 that we need to use then. So back in the mod, we can do 3.1. Okay, we got a button. We're sending the buttons thing. It's a Siege Workshop description. It's getting the Siege Workshop builder items thing. You back from your trip? How'd it go? Are you an owner of a new thing? I'll take that as a yes. Congratulations. You shall be the richest chicken in all the lands. Or you should be able to afford a chicken. One of the two. I don't know. A pet chicken.
There's a very loud television, a baby, 4 other people behind me, but I'll tell you later what happened.
Okay.
It's actually not. I'll tell you another story, and then I'll tell you what happened.
Hey, Sammy. I'm gonna don't think we have properly is the cost of this thing. I gotta put down town hall. Okay, we've got it. 50 diamonds. That sounds like it's its own thing. A new boyfriend, huh? I guess congratulations.
So many things I could say, but I'm not going to say anything.
Probably appropriate to not.
Half of them, I'll be nice.
So I need the language file updated to fix this, where we got the GUI troop building siege workshop text there instead of what we wanted to say.
I also need that. Get it? The language file upgrade.
Gotcha.
I'll go to the corner. No,
You don't need to go to the corner. Just in thought. Okay, so this will be siege, troop, and machine production. Types. Currently it'll be sappers. Required research. Siege workshop. Okay. And that same spreadsheet I had does my research for me. So if I look at research tag, and siege warfare in gray here, we could get added. Now, I believe it's in the mod already, but I have it uncommented. So let's check that. It'll be under init mod research. And there it is, siege workshops. So if we save that, it's going to be a direct child of the town hall. We've already got costs associated with it. We should be pretty good then. Let's look in the packet handler. If there's anything about siege, I doubt that there is. Yeah, there's not. Okay, so we need to add that. So we'll add it like this one is. Hey, there's one of the new songs I got. Siege workshop. By what button by siege workshop. Am I spelling that wrong? Is that what's wrong? I am. No. Oop. Gotta get the E back in there. And then that should give the siege workshop.
Hey, Dick.
Yes.
With HTTP requests, you know much about them?
Some. So.
Do you think that we can have too many requests going out? For instance, if my Minecraft was sending out to HTTP GET every 0.2 seconds for every single train I have on a server, and you just keep on increasing the amount of trains, would it eventually cause an issue?
Yes.
I can only assume that's a yes.
Yes.
But
so if you had thousands of requests going in, you would eventually overwhelm the HTTP server, and it wouldn't be able to handle the request.
But I'm just wondering what the limitations are and if there's could you stream instead? Because my option of getting around this is that I have one computer that it sends all the data to, and then that sends one HTTP request per 0.2 seconds. Just a bigger file, bigger transfer. But then I have to connect all the computers in Minecraft, which is way more annoying than just.
I don't think I follow that. So instead of sending 50 requests, you would send one request with 50 trains on it?
Yes, 50 data points instead of one data.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that would resolve it. It's just that you have to connect them in Minecraft. Then.
Yeah.
They can be right next to each other.
Is the server physically on the same box? Or is it a web server?
Yes, it will be. It's a web server, but it's physically in the same box.
Is this for your own use?
They'll still be sending it through the web server. Can you send locally and through? Because what I wanted is that it can be accessed through the web, which is why I had that website, so that people can view the trains. But then, yes, it would be best if it was sent locally, so not through the web server. I don't know if you can do both at once.
Well, if you do 127.0.0.1, that should loop back.
That's local.
Yeah, that's local always. So
I can do that now, locally. It's just that it either publishes the web server as a IP, or it does it locally. If I do
it's not listening on both IP ports. Understand?
Maybe I can make it do both. But would that make it, I've got it in local mode at the moment, so I can just chuck a crap ton of computers down and see if it knocks out.
Well, if you're just doing it on the same computer as your Minecraft instance, you're going to cause lag on the Minecraft client just as much as you would on the web server too, right? So Minecraft sending out the request, waiting for the reply, is going to have some level of overhead involved in it, just as much as trying to respond to 5,000 requests. But it's not like you're going to have hundreds of other people's computers connecting to your web server to say this is where all the trains are. It's just going to come from one computer to
and that was
the
entire that was the entire intention.
Gotcha.
Because that's the position data of each train. That's why it's updating so fast. And then people would send in requests from outside just to get the local position of each train as and when they want to view it. It isn't going to be a high demand thing.
The way you're designing it is very flexible from the standpoint of if you wanted that web server to be on a different host, a different computer, you could. But because you're not, why not just write it out to a file? I'm assuming your web server writes it to a file to save it, right? Where it's actually at?
Yep.
So why not just have your Minecraft instance write it to a file, ignore that the web server even exists, and then have your web server that actually says, here's where all the trains are for anyone that wants to see where they are, just read it in that file on a loop basis, basically, every time it pulls in a new request.
So don't get the data from over the internet, get the data from the disk instead.
Yeah, because you're going to persist it to disk either way. It's just you're sending it across a internal to your computer only network.
Okay, I
to
need
the
to
web
see
server.
if open computers can save to
A file.
the disk outside of Minecraft, which I think it can. So
Probably could.
it makes sense.
And then you're bypassing the load or burden on the web server to handle the request of all of the train movements. And then the web server, all it has to do is handle the traffic of the request for the pages. Yeah. And either way, you're still writing to disk, as I'm assuming, because again, I'm assuming when you send the packet to the web server to say this is where the train is, the web server then
it's
writes
saving
it
all
out to
that.
disk anyway, so you're
Yeah.
cutting out that middleman.
Saving all positional data and all map data and all client. Yeah, saving a lot more than what. Yeah.
So then your web server process only handles requests from people wanting to go to the site and look at the information.
And they see very little of what is being saved.
Yeah. Now,
just the outcome.
With what we just described, that's great for a Minecraft running on the same computer as the web server. But if you wanted it to be separated or like more, I'll say enterprise class, like an actual company would use, what you're doing is good, right? Because then you can have one big server running your train world and another big server that's running your web server that's sized appropriately to be able to handle the traffic from both sides. And potentially could have failover, right? Because it's a different computer. And I know like you don't care about that for what you're doing. Just saying, system architecture wise, what you're doing is right, but you kind of have a specialized case that's very targeted and can be optimized because of it.
Yeah, the only reason I'm doing that is because I thought the only method that I could use was to get from Minecraft to outside of Minecraft was web-based.
Yeah. And you might be right. I haven't used up computers forever, but I think there's a way that you can save outside of it. Even if you can't, if you can just save to disk at all, I'm sure your web server can traverse your
from somewhere.
Yeah.
Open computers config folder or something.
Exactly. Okay, so we've got the button set up so that should give us the item. So we can probably try that. Don't know that it's working yet because it's probably not cached. Oh, we don't have the Siege Workshop research done. That's what it is. So we'll need to get that research in. So let's stop the game and run it again and see if the Siege Workshop research is there on the tree. Aiden, I'm trying to get the sappers in as a thing that we can play with. So probably not a playtest tonight because I kind of want to get the next feature in for us to test with, right? Depends how well this goes, I guess. Because I want to blow crap up when we play again. Let's put down the town hall so I can do this. I don't see the research here. Unless that's it. There we go. Okay. Oh, and Gazer, did you... I don't know if you're watching the stream at all, but if you are, watch this. If I hit H, it shows up here in the corner of the screen what units are in my selection and how many of them.
Yeah, I saw you posted an image of that, and yeah, that looks really cool.
Yeah, and it updates in real time. So if I were to deselect everything and just select 1, 2, it updates showing you what you've got selected. Or as they die.
Oh, I keep on forgetting that you can select only one type. What is that command?
You need just one unit selected of a given type, then you hold down Shift and H. Now, there is a bug with it if you have Knights and Advanced Knights.
Okay.
Advanced Knights, Knights, and Minions are all the same class that's derived from, so they all get selected at the same time. Hey, Zach.
Julio.
So we've got Siege Workshop, so I can't research it yet. We need a bunch of resources, so let's plop down a bunch of things to get those resources. 50 diamonds, 250 wood, so we're close. Oops. Ah. Okay, let's get the research center down. Any playtesting today? Again. So my plan was to try and get the siege sappers in. And then go from there. But it sounds like people might want to playtest tonight, so I don't know. I guess maybe we could play a match. If I play a match though, I'll only be able to play one. That's the problem.
We lost tomorrow.
What's tomorrow? What the heck? Where's the... Where was I? Okay, it's researching quick. The Siege Workshop needs a name. Okay, it's done researching already. Awesome, that was enough research centers. So now if I click it, I can buy it. Awesome. And if I put it down,
Loads up.
it throws up a building, as it should. It's not really themed for the team other than the signs. That's okay. And I can't recruit the troop. Okay, so maybe we should do a playtest tonight, guys. Because in order for me to add another troop here, it's going to be my last one on the screen. And instead of that, I should have scroll buttons here, right? So you can go to the next page.
It's gonna take a while.
Yeah, exactly. It's going to take a while for me to set that up. So let's do a playtest.
Oh damn it! I was trying to do stuff.
I mean, you don't have to if you don't want to.
Yeah, all I was doing there was looking up Google. Open Computers. And I don't think Open Computers would want any Minecraft to save to the series. I'm gonna assume it's going to be difficult to find out if this works or not. I'm not making a mod just to save a file.
Yeah. I would be surprised if you could, like, maybe Open Computers will start you in a directory that, you know, is inside your Minecraft folder or whatever. But you might be able to say something like // and go up through a hierarchy of your computer and just bypass its safety checks, basically. Aiden, it would be build 103, I believe. Let me confirm that with what's on the server. It's whatever's on the server is what it's gonna be. Server has 102, so let's update the server to 103 then. We really need to be testing 103, the one that's out there, for everyone to get that, so... 103. And I need to get it on my computer as well, I guess. Forge, where are you? Oh, this one. Minecraft, Forge, mods. 103. Oh, I already got it on my computer. Okay, and start up my client, restart the server. As soon as it's finished loading here, it's about 70%. 90, 100%. Welcome back. Some Mondays, I have no one watch. Tonight, there's 5 people, so hi everybody. Here's Gazer. I feel like this screen is good compared to what it used to be, the lobby screen. But it feels like it needs something else, and I'm not sure what. Like, visually, it needs...
Title, like an introduction to the actual thing. Also, it's off to one side on my screen.
What? You're hard to understand on this mic for some reason. Say it again?
It needs a title.
A title? Yeah.
RTS model, whatever. At the top. And it's off to one side on my screen.
The right side?
Yeah.
Yeah, same for me. Not sure why either. I kind of made a little bit of a yeah because of the to do the lobby. I agree. It needs to say like this is the lobby screen from this mod kind of thing, right? And stupid me, I put that
it's
black.
It's your first welcome to the mod, so it's
exactly
like a bit fluffy.
Yes. Like, hey there, guy. That where it says name, team, and ready, that line underneath is actually in the image that is the background. So,
yep.
Need to move that line down in order to do it right. And that's why I didn't do it yet. I'm bad.
Not that hard.
4 people. This is gonna be an interesting one. Okay, pick a team. Ready up, guys. Got everybody.
Oh.
If anybody wants blue, I'm willing to change. I don't care.
Yeah, people can be ninjas. I'm on my laptop though, so.
Be interesting to see how much it lags when people select their users. I don't think, like their troops. I don't think it will, but. Ready up, other guy.
Yeah.
Pick a team. It's like 2 a.m. for Gazer or something.
Close.
I'm just guessing.
Keep up. $300 unit cap.
Yep. Server's got a cap, and it divides by the number of teams. It's 1,200.
Mm-hmm. It's like you made the models up.
It's like I know how it works, huh?
Mm.
You think
Scary.
I'd win more than I do?
No.
I mean, I have an unfair advantage. I could code something in there where it's like, if team equals tech stack, win. But I didn't.
Team equal me, lose.
Yeah. If Gazer, 50% resources. Just a hard-coded handicap right there.
Sounds fair.
Oh, and I got the stupid quadrant that has the spot where you can't get all the freaking...
Oh my god, man.
Oh, I'm gonna chop down that tree.
Do something about that?
I'm gonna punch that tree to death in a minute. So that I can do this. I'm gonna be at such a disadvantage without it. Oh, jeez.
Such a complainer.
I gotta have a reason why I'm gonna lose. It's my mod after all. stone, please? Oh, stupid area of effect. I hate you. It's a love-hate relationship.
Who put that thing there?
Yeah. Who programmed this thing? Reaper, I am not joking. I'm going to punch this tree and fix it so that I can get this thing. Just gotta figure out which tree it is. Oh, it's more than one, probably. Dang it. I'm gonna wear down my sword. I've never broken a sword in this game yet, so. Well, why didn't you play with this, Reaper? Then you could have played with it. It's really not as annoying as I'm letting on. It's still in the way. Guess it could be those pieces. Oh, it still doesn't work, really? Okay, I'll have to come back to it. I can't keep punching trees.
Yes, you can.
Quiet you. It actually didn't really probably put me too far behind because it just gave me time to get the resources so I don't have to stop now that I'm putting stuff down.
I don't know what.
Oh crap, I dropped it. I hit the Q key. Hey, Spooter.
Oh, I've got one the way I can't make it either. Yep,
See?
it's a thing. It's a thing.
It's not just
Not
me.
just lies from tech.
I see how it is.
Yeah, I can't blaze it down, so I'm just gonna not try.
I think I forgot to play. What? Break faster. I really should make it so you can't break blocks at all, but yeah.
I placed that way wrong.
No, there's the same Zach.
Oh no.
Okay, Spitter, you can spectate. Just don't go flying off in the world and generate chunks, please. Chunkinator? Wasn't that? No, it wasn't Chunkinator. It was close. Mr. Chunk or something like that was one of the Goonies from the movie. Okay, so that's an iron one, that's a stone one. Whoa. Rubber banding.
my. I still didn't get the friggin' 4 diamond mines.
4. You're supposed
And
to
now I
get.
can't steal any 5 diamond mines. Now I can't steal any more quadrants.
You're supposed to be able to get 5 diamonds from that, not 4.
No, I meant that. Obviously.
Okay. Just letting you know that there's more that you can have if you try
Yeah.
hard.
Just try harder. Yes.
Yeah. Just try harder. That's all there is to it.
Thank you, Tech. Thanks for the information.
You're welcome, Casey. Pack them in, boys. Move them out. We're heading out for attack. Who shall be the target? Who shall be the target? As everyone starts to panic as I'm talking. Probably bought too many of these, but that's okay. I bought way too many of those. Yeah. The more I play, the more I get frustrated with all these little things. Not you guys saying these things, but... So like every time I play, I'm like, oh, we need an option for speed. So that we can give ourselves speed if we want speed. Or we need an option that lets us do a config for whether or not we want rain. Stuff like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 5. We can do 5. So it's one of those things where if it's painful enough for me, if I get annoyed by it, I'm more likely to fix it. It's not in the game right now, Spooter. On some of them I got 3. I might have got 4 on one of them.
Don't blame the map creator.
I blame only the map creator. What am I looking for? Oh yes, that's what I'm looking for. Okay. I think it's a little bit of the map's not 100% even on every team. It's like I would have to punch one of my trees to get another tree farm. Kind of thing.
Like, just needs to get out. It's all good.
Actually, I'm gonna go punch a tree, actually, I think.
Yeah.
It's probably...
Enter creative and... Wait, if you're gonna punch a tree, then I'm gonna punch a tree.
Why not, right? I mean, it's the only way to make it fair. Because I know on the one quadrant, at least, you can get 3 on every single.
This is gonna take a long time.
It's just punching the wood out. The tree... The rest of the leaves should despawn. I think. Assuming you can get the top part. Yeah, despawned. Cool. So does that let me get the thing? Nope.
No.
It's not that tree. Dang it. Or it's its leaves still. Now you can get 5. I've gotten 5 on every single quadrant, I think.
Yeah, they are the same. Oh, I'm not tall enough to hit out the tree. I didn't step up one. No.
Hey, Toy Fox.
This is the most annoying thing ever.
What is? Breaking the tree?
I didn't step on another tree to get to the tree.
Oh, mine was short enough I could break it without having to jump on anything.
Yeah.
Oh, the tick lag. This top one I'm gonna have to jump break. So there's a thing that was only in Forge in older versions, where if you start breaking it and jump as you're doing it, the break continues as you fall out of the way. Like, it doesn't care. And eventually they put that in vanilla. It's super slow to do it, but you can break a block by just jumping. Shift, Spooter. Oh my gosh, there, finally broke. Cool, and the leaves are despawning for me. Oh, there we go. I got one. Cool. That's another thing I should do. I probably should change the random tick speed on the server, because it's really not needed for the mod, I don't think. Like, random tick speed allows grass to spread. It's really not needed. And it allows tree leaves to despawn like this. Cactuses to grow, plants to grow, but we're not actually farming anything. It might be worth doing. No, I'm not going to add old PvP. So Mojang is working on a PvP update for some future version of Minecraft, right? So there's really no need for a modder to add it back in. Plus, I don't even know if it's possible. Yeah. Let's just game rule. Do weather cycle false. No more rain. Is there? Okay. I did not know that. Sometimes finding an RGB. Okay.
God damn it.
I mean, it certainly changes mechanics of the game overall. Like, we might have to rebalance the troops if we did that, so that they're still somewhat of a threat to the player. My headset battery dying again. It's gonna go ahead and change it now before it dies all the way. There we go. Well, it was probably pretty boring being inside me because I was away from my keyboard for a minute. I see happy people. Ooh, Gazer was slain by the other guy.
Yeah, I hate being on a laptop.
Oh, the controls or what?
Well, yeah, I'm pretty crap at the moment.
Yeah, Blender's pretty cool, man. For sure. Okay, I'm gonna do one more of these, I think. Then I need to chill for a bit. I've used Blender before, yes. I haven't used the current version though. They've made significant changes to the interface. So we need that many for each one. Okay. Yeah, that's the one where they made the left click do what the right click used to do, and the right click do what the left click used to do. So I'll probably hate it. Because I got used to the weirdness of Blender from before. Okay, okay. Let's put down this. Cool, man. So Spooter, at one time I was working on something completely unrelated to this, where I was using Minecraft to make my models, and then I had made a mod that saved out a file that Blender could read in and import the building that I made in Minecraft into Blender. It didn't do every block, and it didn't, you know, do lots of things, but for what I was trying to do, I was happy with it. So it was an add-on for Blender and for Minecraft. Tilt brush. Wait, you can make OBJs with tilt brush? Oh, I did not know that, man. You can export them to Google Poly and download like 8 different files. What? Oh, that's amazing. Like, if you could do 3D modeling in VR, that'd be pretty cool. I think there's an add-on for Blender, or at least some version of Blender that has VR support built into it. It's just, it's not made for VR, so it's kind of like hacked together kind of feeling. Like an app that took you on an AR tour of our school. Oh, cool. Model all the objects in tilt brush. That's cool, man. Yeah, I get that, Spooter. There's always a stream delay. I've tried to minimize it as much as possible, but still have quality stream, and that's where we are. Let's see, so these guys are pretty heavy on this resource. What about red? Guys are doing something funny.
Nah, I wasn't doing anything funny.
It's hilarious.
Absolutely hilarious. I didn't know it was.
Wasted so much time. Wasn't even thinking. So, sappers is what I'm working on next, guys, right? What other things should we have? Like, that would make sense next? What other troops? Or controllable things should we have?
Crossbows.
Crossbows, okay.
Bazookas.
That's ridiculous.
I know. But I'm trying.
Green, your guys are following me because Zach took them over to me. So
You can have guys with
trying to return them.
shields.
Trying to return them. Guys with shields?
And all they do is like a wall to push back people.
Hmm.
Or they're like standing on a... If they're standing together, they can just not let people push.
That'd be really hard to code. If next to ally do this. That's moms for you. They'll do that. No offense, Booter's mom. My mom would ask me the same kind of question. Valkyries. I don't know what the Valkyrie is. I'm assuming it's some fast unit. Oh, yeah. Okay, okay. It might be hard to do AoE, short of an explosion, but... So I thought about Berserkers at one point, just because I like Berserkers. Like, the lower their health gets, the more attack they do kind of thing, but that's probably really hard to code in Minecraft. No one said what I kind of thought they would, which is okay.
What was that?
Gotcha. More mounted units. Like, mounted archery unit. Well, the diamond guys are kind of that. They soak up a ton of damage. We need to go one more of these, I think. Can units occupy more than one unit number, or are they counted by entity? Oh, I see what you're saying. No, they're ones. I think I see what you're saying. So, like, you're saying, can we have like a massive units? I thought about doing like the minions to group them into one big entity when you have a bunch of them to make it less laggy when there's a ton of them, but it'd be so hard to render it all right. Yeah. I think we're talking the same thing. Wait a minute, I'm not getting my selection numbers. Oh, right, that's the newer build. Not this one, dang it. I wanted to test it to see if it works, but that's the
Yeah, I was wondering if it was going to be in here, but it wasn't.
Yeah, this is the released one. It's not as fun. Oh, I got this done, okay. No, go away, evil message. Nobody likes you. Out of area of influence. Really? The evil message that came up on my chat. That's what. Okay, Spooter, enjoy dinner.
If I cry out loud, I'm so crabby.
It's like he's trying to talk to me.
Trying to say I'm so crap at jumping. Oh, what's it called? Yeah, defending myself. That one.
Shift H. Come on, let it go in
Go
there.
away, man. Go away.
There.
Want to nabble my units? Not happening. Not happening.
Oh wait. Lag's kicked in. Yeah, when you get this many troops, it happens. It's not super bad for right now. Oh, you're getting focused. Hey, you just happened to be to the left of me. I didn't pick a target really, I just went a direction. Green, you're helping him. Green Nation. What a response. Yeah, somebody's got to be the first one to die. Don't take offense by it. Yes, you're the chosen one. Ooh. Lag gets hit. They're finally 8, jeez. Okay, so this means what for me?
Oh, everything stopped moving, right?
It did for a minute, yeah. Get wrecked, archers. What am I doing? I keep forgetting. Jeez. So, right now, if someone were to get knocked out, we all have 300 unit cap, right? But if someone gets knocked out, it doesn't change. Is that correct? Should it be that way? Pony power. No, it was Zach just a minute ago. That's why I didn't go for Zach. Zach was complaining he had everybody on him.
Yeah, well.
Of course, Gazer went straight to Town Hall. That's Gazer.
Yeah.
That's the strategy. That's the winning move, right?
It's supposed to be the winning move.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it depends on how close they are. They'll automatically follow or whatever, but if they're fast moving units or whatever, they can outrange them. Pretty stinking easy. Good night.
Good night, stream.
No, not that guy, Reaper.
Oh.
Katie said good night. Sammy said good night. There you go. I think 1200 is a bit high for this server. Apparently. Good luck eating. If I hit you. I spent 15 minutes trying to eat one little piece. Wait, is Zach out? I didn't see the message.
I don't know. I don't know what happened.
His town hall's still there, but he's not connected. Maybe he gave up. Right, he would have fell.
There's 130 of my troops. I found some of them, but I don't know where the rest are. Very odd.
Slag.
Hey, Tech.
Hey, Kazer.
Have you seen my troops around?
No.
Oh. That's a shame.
It is a shame. Are they at his town hall still?
No, they all died. I think. At the town hall anyway. I don't know how.
Why are my
But whatever.
guys? What's the source of this? 2 TPS. Ouch. I wonder it's hurting so much. Do the Lancers not have... I need to check their AI. Maybe their AI is a little different. Maybe their source of lag. Like, we normally don't have this many in a match. That's funny. I seen you trying to hit me, but it wasn't registering as a hit. Like, I seen your...
Oh no, I wasn't trying to hit you until the last hit.
Oh,
That's
okay.
the only time I tried.
Okay.
Oh, I want to eat food now.
Slideshow time. Slideshow time.
Oh my god.
Maybe we need to kill
I really
Zach's
can't
stuff
eat
just to
food.
get rid of some enemies.
Yeah. But let me think. Maybe they didn't go that way round to Zach. Maybe they went the other side of the wall. On my side. No?
Yes, you keep going
Yes,
that way.
they did. They did.
See, that's probably where the lag is. They're trying to go
There we
through
go.
the wall. Although they should. Look at that. You just fixed the
There we
lag.
go.
What the heck? You're gonna have to show me after this, like, how they got stuck there, because they shouldn't be able to get stuck for that long. Like, they can get stuck for, like, a half tick or something. Thanks for clearing the lag, as I have a huge
Damn it.
force about to
Damn
enter
it.
your base.
Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, praise Jesus.
Now my forces just went into turbo mode, wrecking your base.
Yeah, wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. Oh well. Didn't like your base. My base anyway.
How many archery ranges did you have? Good grief. For not having any archers here, I mean, you should have a lot of them. Took everybody out over to your place, didn't it?
Yay. Hey,
Now it's just on to the town hall.
Yep.
Wherever that might be. Let's see, is that diamonds there? That's diamonds there. Where would Gazer put his town hall? There it is.
I don't know how you got walls up so quickly and stable.
So I focus stables over archers.
Yeah. But then walls as well.
Stables is one research, and then the next research was walls. That's all I've done. Well, and I started on another one, but it's going so slow.
Yeah.
Maybe 3 or 4.
Very cool.
So were they trying to go through the big mountain wall? Is that what it was?
Yeah, I targeted his town hall, and then half of my troops decided that they should be on the other side of the wall.
Oh. What troops were they?
Archers and minions.
Really?
Minions.
Yeah, you're gonna have to show me like where in the map and stuff, see if I can recreate that situation, because I thought for sure I had the lags smacked down really good for that type of thing.
We're all bundled up in one place.
Yeah. Okay, well, obviously I didn't fix it all. Oh no, now the other guy has set up a force that's different composition because I took so long over in your area.
Wow.
Wreck my force. Yep. Well, it probably has something to do with that, Eagle, but it was very specific with one move order that they had. Because once that move order was done, then it stopped. And somebody was apparently in my base for a while, weren't they?
I was just looking. I was rolling.
Oh, stupid thing. Hello! Oh gosh, no, I'm in the middle of it. Dang it, no, I can't be there to defend.
Oh, that took seconds.
What, the
They
fight?
just mopped up.
Who? Miner is!
I can't say, can I?
Oh, I can see it now. I can see I stuffed troops left.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was like 150 troops coming out the gate at the same time, so...
Horses are...
They have their place. Let's put it that way. It's exactly like we wanted it to. They can counter things. Things can counter them. It's what we want. Okay, so should get everybody here. Kind of paranoid of Zach coming back online and just mopping up. No one's looking. Somebody's got to take out his town hall eventually, whoever the winner is, to be declared the winner by the server. Dang, how? How many stables do you have, man? Because how do you have a force again already? Like 8? Okay, okay.
Weird attack order. Doesn't matter.
Fall back.
They're not very... Yeah. Being weird about attacking. Doesn't matter. They know how.
So, Eagle, the sapper
Whoa.
guy, I was working on it earlier, but didn't get it all the way in yet. I realized I needed to basically add pages to the troop screen because we're going to have enough troops that we're going to need it. And that was going to take me too long tonight. Hopefully GG. Kind of a little worried about where your stuff is. And what buildings are these? Oh, these are the stables, aren't they? Oh my gosh. I got a gold. Okay. Yeah. So I purposely went with a different strategy than what I would like to have, which would have been archers, because I love archers. And I went full lancers instead this time, because I figured everybody has been going archers every time, right? And it's that choice that we've been talking about. An RTS needs to have a choice of which path do you want to go down first, and we've got it. We've got a viable path that you need to choose in order to win a game. And you need to choose it in a way that counters your opponents. You can't just pick, oh, archers, and you're always going to win. Oh gosh, that was so close. You have a lot of troops back here. That was a good move.
They're after my...
And my troops were spread out enough that you're kind of picking off my troops one by one here.
Your horses can't attack.
They can't? No, they have to be able to.
They aren't able to attack the corner blocks. Well, one they didn't anyway.
Yeah, they've been killing them.
Okay. He was just standing next to the corner block, not doing anything.
Maybe he was in a bad spot.
Yeah. Maybe.
Yes, Eagle. Right now it's like rock, paper, scissors. When we add that other guy, it'll be like rock, paper, scissors, TNT. I've got a lot of resources as well, but not much gold. I only have 100 gold right now, 150. Okay, so we got to go take out yellow now, which hopefully isn't too bad. So it should be just his town hall over there, I think.
You still mind me.
Okay, yeah. And the other advantage of the Lancers is their speed, right? So other than when it was lagging real hard, I can move my troops around the battlefield pretty quick. You know, if we look at the 3 different rock, paper, scissors sides, archers are the first choice because they're easy to research. Lancers are another one that's easy to research. You do need a different building. Yes, that would be nice. Agree. And it kind of goes hand in hand with what I'm about to say. So the counter to Lancers is pikemen, and pikemen need 2 research.
Yep, I was nearly there on pikemen, which is what I was trying to go for, archers and pikemen, but never got.
Well, the other guy, I think they should be the same because they're kind of like this. It gives you that choice, right? If they're different speeds, then it's not. Which one should be first, right? This would be GG. No, I agree that not everything should be the same time. I agree 100%. I'm just saying I don't know that Lancers themselves should be 50% longer than an Archer. That specific difference. Yeah, the walls were mainly allowing me to get times to recruit troops. Oh yeah, that's true. Ah, gotcha. I didn't even think about it like that. Good game, guys.
Yeah.
Oh, it was fun. It's like a little, like, a turtle strategy on how long it takes to turtle. Yeah, like, so without giving out too much of my strategy there, because I'll just give it out, because I'll probably change it up anyway. But the strategy was get as many minions as I can early on to hold you guys off until I had the stables down, right? And then at that point, I knew you guys probably had archers if you didn't already before that. And it was about getting as many lancers to have that critical number when you attack that it actually is effective. Because if you have like 1 lancer versus 5 archers, it's not going to work. You still need a fairly even number. Okay, let's get the game stats out. See what it looked like. Let's see, so troops, military power. So early on, blue, green, and red were fairly even because we all maxed out on troops. Let's get economic power up here as well. Everybody was pretty close. I was actually the lowest somehow. I must have missed an arch or a lumberyard or something. That's really interesting. Oh no, my troops are more expensive. So I was constantly spending more. That's probably what it was. The last intersection of green and blue in the military power graph. That's where I attacked you. Yeah. Yeah, this was where I started attacking you, and then you came over and... Yeah. Or you mean here? That's an interesting intersection too, right there. You really want up there a lot. That's why I was killing Gazer off, I'm assuming. Because Gazer's troops dropped at the same time.
The first drop of my troops was when half of mine were stuck at his base, trying to kill his town hall.
Yeah, the very first one.
The second half was you.
Yeah,
The
so
first
there's
time.
two.
Was either.
And I again had a late start on getting troops compared to you two. You two had an identical start. Look at that. Ramp up.
Yeah, timing.
Green and red.
And I focused a bit more on research, so he got an extra barracks down. And then when he did come in attack, he wiped out most of my troops.
Gotcha. I'll have to ask CZ why he's got a 0 weight on something here, because that doesn't seem right.
The artillery, wasn't it?
Trebuchet?
Yeah.
Yeah, but we could still put it at 1, and then when we add it in, it'll just show up.
I don't know.
Yeah. Okay, so Gazer, you got time to jump on the server and show me where they were on the map, just so I can try and reproduce it later. Thank you, sir. Okay, I'm in spectator and I can see you. I'm inside you. Just show me where they were.
Well, which corner did I go down? I think it was this one.
Yes, the one that's got a diamonds to the right. And you're flying to the south.
They got stuck on this wall.
Oh, I'm somehow inside.
Yeah.
Okay, now show me.
Like on one of these ledges,
Really?
trying to get through the wall.
Were they physically moving or were they stopped?
Completely stopped.
Huh.
They were all bundled up in one.
And it was mainly archers and minions?
Yep.
The archer AI
And they
is...
had move orders for the other side of the map.
Was it a hold position, perhaps?
No, it was a retreat.
Tree.
Get
Okay.
past all his stuff.
Okay. So maybe that's what it is. Thank you. That gets me what I need to know. It's probably the fact it's retreat. I probably only did it for the attack move or something silly.
Yeah, because I curved around and went all the way over there and set the retreat wand, and I thought they were all behind me, but
Yeah, that probably
must have
just
lagged out, and then half of them got stuck in this intersection.
Yeah, they could have been like over here or something. And then you told them to move back and they just started moving back this way or something. Cool. Well, I think that's all for me tonight, guys. I will catch you all tomorrow. Maybe we can hunt down that lag and work more on the paging system so that we can get these sappers in sometime this week. So, good night, everyone. Bye.